So it's just gone 10 o'clock and I'm up on Dog Hillock. I decided to come over the Capel Mounth today. I was going to go down to Balmoral and up towards Broadcairn, but I got beside Balmoral Hillock over there, which is right on the county line between Aberdeenshire and Angus. If anyone knows what Balmoral Hillock is named after, please let me know. And then I thought, well, it's so crispy underfoot, I might try and walk over to Dog Hillock, here where I am, top of Dog Hillock now. Just keep following the county line over towards Sandy Hillock and then up towards Broadcairn that way. Such a beautiful day. And I've never walked this county line before. Quite a lot of peat hags down there, so got to be careful. But when it's nice and crisp underfoot like this, it's a bit easier. So this is the view looking down towards Glendall Visitor Centre and Mooley, which is where the old gamekeeper Alan Cameron used to live. Alan Cameron, his life story is written in a book called Highland Deerstalker. It's actually one of my favourite books by a guy called Colin Gibson, 1952 I think it was. Tells you all about the story of Alan Cameron and growing up in Linnemick Cottage, his time in Balmoral Estate, working through his ranks. And then he settled down there in a wee cottage, and it's a really good read if you get a chance to have a read of it. And I'm going to make my way over to Alan's hut, which is up just on the side of Broadcairn over the hill here, for a bit of lunch. As you can maybe make out, there's quite a lot of sleeping haggis just over here. There's one, see it? Loads of them over there as well, loads of haggis. So walking across these peat hags is actually pretty easy when the ground is frozen like this. You have to be a little bit careful, but you can see this is a pretty degraded area of peatland, and Scotland put a lot of effort into trying to repair our peatlands, spending millions of pounds. You know, the world's peatlands hold twice as much carbon as the world's trees. Not a lot of people know that sort of facts. It's an amazing source of carbon capture. And in Scotland, we've got 13% of the world's peatlands. So quite an important habitat for storing carbon and climate change. So yeah, some of them need to be fixed though. A fine view down to the head of Loch Mick, down Corrychash, which is the best way down to the loch in my opinion. It's a really nice path and it goes underneath a beautiful rowan tree, which I'll take a little bit of video later on. Just along from here is where Depeche Mode did the filming for the music video of Enjoy the Silence. So there you go, another fact for you. Just up the path there's a little tricky section at the top of the corner here, and that holds a snow patch well into spring, sometimes into May, June. It's quite a tricky little bit to cross over if there's a bit of snow on it. So once helped a guy a few years ago in April, I think it was, he fell, slid on the snow patch all the way down into the bottom of the corridor here. So yeah, be careful if you're coming down this path. I wouldn't advise it in winter conditions really, and I would be careful in spring conditions as well. So here comes one of my favourite trees in the Cairngorms. I really like this one because it kind of overhangs the path a wee bit. Lovely old rowan tree. I always give it a pat for good luck. That's me nearly at the head of the loch now. You can see Queen's Beach over there on the wee island. Maybe some tarties growing on it. There's an osprey kicking about here this season, which was really nice to watch. Hopefully it'll come back for next summer. Anyway, I'll switch off now and let you see Glassholt Shiel in a bit. So there's Glassholt Shiel over there. The dwelling of the grey-green stream. Glassholt Falls behind it. So we guide around Loch Mick every week from May to October for a company called Backroads. And they've got some amazing holidays. You should look them up. They're a brilliant company to work with. Anyway, I'll keep cracking on. See ya.